Okay, at most training sessions, you'll see some equipment out. You'll see the leg loops, you'll see the arm loops, you'll see the handled TheraBand, and you'll also see the foam rollers. These are used to help you warm up and also to elasticate your muscles and also to build some strength in the necessary areas. The boys are going to show us how to use those, starting off with the handled TheraBand. So what you'll see here is that Declan's going to be what we call open and closing the door. So this will be closing the door. He's going to go nice and slow. Should probably even go a little slower than that. The reason being that it's going to exercise those AC joints up there. It's going to make sure that he's nice and strong in the appropriate areas for throwing and bowling. You'll notice that his hips are front on, his shoulders are front on. Now he'll go and close the door for us. So as you'll see, it's the same arm, but now he's going to do it the opposite direction. You'll notice that the person that's holding is important because he just needs to hold from a decent distance to keep it nice and taut. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to move into a different one now, where Declan's going to put the... Declan, you have to go back to the handled TheraBand, and we're going to do our side muscles. So he's going to stand one way. He's going to try and keep his back as straight as possible whilst exercising his side muscles. And now he can do it from the opposite direction if he turns the other way. Obviously important for fast bowlers to exercise these muscles. The aim is that the head's probably not doing quite as much as what it's doing here. It should probably stay nice and straight as it goes over. Beautiful, and we're getting a nice workout through his side muscles there. Beautiful, and that'll be 3 lots of 12, ideally. 3 lots of 12 each. Okay, moving into the next one. We've got the red TheraBands, and we need 2 of them. So as you can see, Boggy's on one end, and Fletcher's on the other. They're just holding them taut for Declan, and they're just taut at the point where he pulls them, and he's going to be doing a bowling action. Obviously the one on the front arm, he is pulling, and on the back one, he is pushing. He's trying to keep his bowling action as straight as possible, and obviously this gets the pushing and pulling motion going. It's also going to exercise his side muscles. It's going to make him really think about the positioning of his hips and shoulders, and it's going to be a really good warm-up for him for bowling. It also helps to strengthen. Let's hope you don't bowl with that bent arm in a game, Deck. All right. Okay, moving on to the next one. We've got some leg loops. So the boy's going to put the leg loops on. Okay. Again, 3 sets of 12 for the previous one with the red loops. So here we go with the leg loops. Now with the green leg loops, all they have to do is step sideways. So we're going to see some sideways crab action going on. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. You see the Boggy's bending the knees there. You'll see these hips remain side on. Okay, this will feel a real burn on the outside of the thigh muscles. Anywhere else you feeling it, Boggy?
No, my glutes.
In the glutes, yep. Okay, so these are really good activation exercises here. Okay, and what's the next one we're going to do, boys? Beautiful. So this is literally just walking that Declan's doing, and Boggy's going to do some sliding for us. So Declan's just doing some walking. Now the thing is, with the resistance, where are you feeling that, Deck? In the glutes, fantastic. And Boggy's going to do some sliding for us where he goes in and out. So you'll see that he has the foot actually travel in towards the center and then back out. Where are you feeling that, Boggy? Glutes and quads, fantastic. So again, some great activation there. So if you did around 12 steps and 3 sets of those. Declan's now going to get onto our foam roller, and he's going to show us a couple of quick exercises on there that we can do. So he's going to do the lower back here, obviously important for Deck. He's had some lower back issues in the past. Obviously it's going to be important for most cricketers actually, because we're going to obviously have that tightness going on during the season. Good for recovery. So Declan's going backwards and forwards on that. It provides a lot of soothing to the muscles that it touches. It can be quite painful when you start off if you're not used to it, so it's something you've got to get used to. You can move that down, Deck, and we'll go down to the hamstrings and calves. It's really good as an activator, but it's also really good as a soother. It effectively does the job of a massage. I encourage you to give it a go, even if you've never tried it before. It can go all the way down to the calves. Did you find this hard when you first started?
It does hurt to start with, but once you get used to it, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay, and now I'll get him to get up on his side as well. And up on his side, he can do the sides of his muscles. So you can see, especially here with the thighs, it'll help to straighten out those thigh muscles. He's doing it on the hips at the moment. He can move down to the thighs. He can also move up and go towards the side area. Depending on what your needs are, you can relate this to suit any of your needs. Okay. So thanks, boys, for your work today. Basically, this is a great little set of equipment that's going to be able to activate all of your muscles and get you going for a training session. It's also good as a recovery device, but mainly the whole idea here is to get you stronger, more elastic, and fitter, ready to go for the season in the way that cricket's needed. So give these a go. 3 sets of 12 for pretty much everything, and get yourself ready for the season.